Welcome to Mahjong and Mics, where tiles click, the stories flow, and strategy meets laughter.
I'm Tina.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're here to bring you all things Mahjong. Whether you're a seasoned player or just shuffling in for the first time, we've got you covered.
So grab your tiles, pour yourself some tea,
or something a little stronger,
and let's get started.
Listeners, we want to introduce to you somebody super important and really special. This is Lara Orndorff, and she has Lara's Mahjong Edit. You can go find her. And I think her teaching business is super special because it's really unique.
Yeah, it is. We're so excited to have you.
Thanks for being here.
I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
So maybe get us started a little bit. Where's your business based and how long have you been teaching?
Yes, this is always the story that people start to get a little bug-eyed on me when I start to explain it. But I had a friend reach out to me locally. I live in a very small town in South Central Pennsylvania, which if you don't know where that is, it's in the middle of nowhere. So that's really the answer to it. He reached out and asked if I wanted to play Mahjong weekly through the spring last April. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know how to play. And she was like, yeah, me neither. And I was like, all right, well, we're two women with advanced degrees. I bet we could figure it out. And so I took a day off from work and I taught myself. And I taught myself by playing Siamese with my husband back and forth. And then I started teaching everybody in my small town. And then slowly but surely, somebody asked me along the way, why don't you post something on TikTok? And I was like, I don't want to do that. And I did that, and I did it in July. And from there on, the rest is history. I've done everything from, I do a very small portion of in-person things, but I am really always in your Zoom box. So I am teaching private lessons over Zoom. I run a confidence club for over 500 players where we meet virtually, do strategy sessions. I now help teachers. So I am all over kind of anything remote that you can do in Mahjong. I am here for it and I love it.
I love that. And it's true. I didn't realize that it's growing. Like when Birdman Beth was like, there's no one in my area teaching. What a great resource you are for the parts of the country that it hasn't really hit yet. I think that's genius.
Or if you are in a small town
Yes.
and you don't have access to someone in person, it's such a beautiful idea. And you are serving an area of the community that I don't think anybody else is doing this. I think it's so cool. And you're just a delight to talk to. Like you're so easy to watch.
Yeah. I know we watch your videos every day. Yeah.
They're making us smarter every day.
Every day we are learning how much we don't know.
It's so true.
That is funny.
So if you could describe your teaching approach in one sentence, what would you say?
Oh man, that's always so hard. But I really try to approach with kindness and confidence. This is just a game, so we're supposed to be having fun. So I always want people to have fun and I want you to be confident at the table. So everything that you'll see me, it doesn't talk about all the ways to win. It talks about ways to feel confident and comfortable and know the rules and do what you need to do at the table to have fun with your friends and enjoy your time together. So, one thing you talked about was that there are people that live in places that don't have teachers. Another group of people that I run into a lot are people who are nervous to go in person for the first time. They don't want to be somewhere where they don't know what they're doing or they don't feel confident. And so I love those lessons and those classes where I'm able to kind of give them that confidence to go sit at the table. So I'm really, confidence kind of runs through all of my business, but that's my main goal, is to really make you confident at the table so that you have fun. It's such a fun game.
It is.
It is. And I noticed that on your Instagram, we were kind of combing through because we love all your stuff. And I love that word so much, confidence, that is kind of your thread and your theme through all the things. I think that's.
And it is intimidating. So
yes.
If you're in groups and everybody's talking about it and you see the card for the first time, you might not want to go until you've gotten some confidence lessons from you. I mean, it is intimidating to a lot of people, I
think so too.
Yeah.
It's so smart. So I love that confidence builder.
Yeah.
I feel smarter when I listen to her.
I know.
She builds my confidence.
For sure.
Okay. So Michelle and we just recorded an episode yesterday and we were kind of talking about this, like some of the ways, and we don't teach for a living. We just kind of do it with our friends on the side. So we don't have a business, but I do present things much differently now than I did a year ago. And so what is one thing you would say that you used to teach one way, but now maybe you've shifted your approach?
Yeah, so there's a couple things that come to mind. So I used to not teach on the National Mahjong League card to start. I would have like a
Mm.
beginner card that somebody would start on. And what I noticed was the confidence to move to that National Mahjong League card was gone. Nobody
Oh,
wanted to take the
wow.
training wheels off. And so I almost always on the regular card now, or I have a video where I called it a regular card and people have responded time and time again asking me what a regular card is. When I refer to the regular card, I mean the National Mahjong card. That's one thing. Although I did violate my own rules. I recently taught 52 people with a friend of mine and we used a beginner card and I felt like I violated all of my rules. So that was one. The other thing is I really encourage not to open the card during the Charleston at all, and I think that actually
Mm.
really helps beginners if they just lean into it, and I think sometimes we get so focused on, like, picking a line and deciding what to do, and I'm like, "You know what? Let's just get through the Charleston by just finding identical tiles that meet a pattern," and I feel like that really changes the approach when people are going through the Charleston because 'cause they're not looking down and getting all lost in it. They're just saying, okay, I have evens, odds, 3, 6, 9, whatever it is, and we kind of move things around. So, those are two things that I kind of run through my core of teaching always. And I feel like I've learned that over time. When you teach, learn all different people's learning styles, the way that they process information, and I still learn to this day.
Yeah.
That's such a cool
I
approach.
know. I'm like
I'm
taking
taking notes. We both have our pens out. We're taking notes from Genius Lara here.
Yes, we
So
are
good.
learning. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so speaking of taking notes,
Yes.
I mean, every listener is going to want to know this answer, Laura. What would you say is one tip that will instantly improve a student's game?
Yes. So I have to channel one of my best teaching friends, Jillian from Module Tove. She talks so much about learning the card. And oftentimes when we talk about learning the card, we think it's like memorizing it. And that's not what it is. It's understanding the patterns that exist and how the card is
Mm.
written and how you decipher what's happening. So she has her ways that she learns the cards. She writes them all out. It's like crazy, like pen and paper. I can't do that. I credit being a poor student in high school why I can't do that. But instead, I have to kind of do it in a couple different ways between solo maj, four-handed solitaire. I love maj, etc. But once I really embrace that, the way that I look at exposures, the way that I look at my
Mm.
hand has changed dramatically. And so learning the card is so important. It sounds so ambiguous till you start doing it. But if you can start to recognize those patterns, it makes a world of difference. So that's all Jillian. She's like in my head. She's on my right hand shoulder all the time. But the other night when I was playing Siamese with my husband, he had an exposure and I was like, I know what he's going for. And I just totally held the tiles. And he was like, this is not fair. You know what I'm doing. And I was like, yeah,
You know the
because
card.
I know the card.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's so funny.
And such good advice.
It
Okay,
is.
I'm also jealous that her husband plays.
I know our husbands are so not cooperative.
I know. Okay, so
know.
now we're veering from the outline, listeners. Laura, do you have any tips to get a husband to play? Because Clay, Scott, they listen, but they do not play.
No.
Oh my gosh. We love it. In fairness, he's a good sport, but it's how I learned to play. Like we
Mm.
just sat down and played Siamese on repeat. And I remember like this was a year ago. I didn't have as many resources about Mahjong as I do now. We were like pumping things into ChatGPT, asking questions, and we didn't know what we were doing, but we figured it out. But my biggest suggestion is to try it.
Mm.
So what we do is we actually leave a set of Mahjong tiles out. We have two young boys. We have a 5-year-old and an almost 7-year-old. So we leave a set out.
Mhm.
And after the kids go to bed, we try to play like a game or two, a couple nights a week. And oh my gosh, it just makes everybody can just think for a second. You're not on your phone. We love it. I've convinced most of the girls in my neighborhood to teach their husbands as well. And we want to do like a couples night or like a men's Mahjong night in the neighborhood. And so they just got to do it.
So
Come
fun.
on. It's
Well,
so fun. It's not a girly game.
I
No.
know. Well, I think part of it is that my husband is scared I'm going to beat him all the time. I think that's because I play so much more. So I think that's part of it. But I taught him rummy this weekend. So I'm trying to suck him in that
With the
way.
tiles.
Just a little.
And that looks like a fun game too.
It was fun. Have you played that, Laura?
I haven't.
Yeah, I like it.
I have a set of rummy tiles from Oh My Mahjong that have just been sitting in my Mahjong closet, and I'm like, I really should play that because I think it would be fun.
It is. We had a
Mhm.
Maj weekend with couples, and we all learned. So
Yeah.
maybe that will be a dipping the toes into Mahjong for him.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, you mentioned you have 2 young boys. I've got a son that's 7 and he's a mathy, so he loves to add. So I think he'd dig that rummy game. But Conrad's the only one in my family that will join me to play Mahjong. So we need to loop in dad and sister is what we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But my 5-year-old, he is not in kindergarten yet. And so he doesn't really understand how to play, but he loves the tiles. He comes in my office all the time and he asks me for the bird bams and the blanks. And I'm like,
Sweet.
dude, who taught you to play Mahjong? Because I don't use blanks.
That's funny.
That's cute.
But my older one loves Mahjong. Very math focused too. So loves Mahjong and loves kind of patterns and all of that. But yes, and we are from the north, but he calls them the bird bams. He's like, where's the bird bams and the blanks, Mom?
Cute.
That is cute.
Bam, bird, bam. Okay, so we're going to jump back to that whole theme of confidence. So how would you say that you help these students overcome their fear of making mistakes and slowing the game down? Because I do think that's a fear of people, is like they don't want to slow the game down, but they can't quickly make decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I approach it in a couple different ways. So inside my confidence club, I record myself playing I Love Maj at least once a month. And everybody finds such value in that because guess what? I am not a star Mahjong player. Like we all make decisions that maybe you wouldn't make or, whatever. And they're able to see that. And that really helps lower kind of the stress. Also, in all of my strategy classes, we do some kind of Charleston, show and tell, or like, what would you pick or discard? And that always helps kind of lower the nerves and frustration. But I'm going to go back to that same thing I talked about in the Charleston. My biggest suggestion for all of my students when they are nervous about speed or decision making is to practice the Charleston without your card. Because what I always say, it's not about being fast because you want to be fast. For me, I'm an anxious person. I don't want to be the one at the table that everybody's waiting on to make the passes in the Charleston. That's more stressful than anything else. So I do a lot of practice inside my confidence club and with my students on the Charleston via solo maj or otherwise to say, just make decisions. There's no wrong decision in the Charleston other than passing a joker. So anything you do, it's okay. Just make the pass, move on, carry on. And then as we get better, we kind of look at different defensive strategies inside the Charleston. So I start them, when we play solo maj or we practice, we put all the tiles face down because once we've made a decision in the Charleston, we don't look back at it. It's gone. And then over time, we start to focus on that left pass because that left pass is most important because you're passing 6 tiles to the next person.
Right.
So we flip those over and then we slowly move our way up, but all based in just making confident decisions and moving through it. And so that's really how I focus on it. But I think the Charleston is your way to kind of not feel so overwhelmed.
I do. Okay.
What?
So I realized when you said that we do pass to the left two times. But when you said 6 tiles, I was like, that's a lot. Like it's just now hit me because I'm thinking of it at 3 at a time.
3 at a time. Yeah.
6 is a lot.
It is. And yeah.
I mean, like I know this,
Right. But it just now, when you say
it just
that
now
way,
hit
it
me when
sounds different.
she said 6. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Taking notes. I have my pen. Very important information.
Learning so much.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
I earned my keep today. Check.
I know. Okay. So we just mentioned the second layer of the Charleston, which people know how I feel about that.
Yes, we do.
What is your take on the second layer? Do you love it or you hate it?
I love the second Charleston.
Listen to this.
And while I am, spewing my defense strategies, if you play with me and you stop that Charleston and you're sitting across from me, I am not doing any courtesy pass with you because you are basically telling me that you're really close to Mahjong. And so I'm not giving you any more tiles to help you. So I love the second Charleston.
Ooh.
Let me ask you this. Okay, so in my head, help me out here. So my problem, I hardly ever stop it because everyone usually wants
Only
to
out
keep
of
going.
kindness, though, because you always want to stop.
Right. But when
Yeah.
I'm like half and half, I really like when it is like dead even, I could go for 2 lines. It's so hard for me deciding then what to pass on that second layer. So what do you tell people on that?
Okay, I'm gonna give you a reframe on that. Like, I hear that all the time. Okay, I have
Mhm.
even numbers of different lines. I don't know where to go. Okay, the way that I think about it is every line has hard parts in it
Mhm.
and easy parts in it. If you generally speaking, if you're split between 2 lines, one line you have the hard parts taken care of, and one line you have the easier parts taken care of.
Mm.
So I would ask you to take a look at your lines that you're going for and say, which one do I actually have a more likely chance to get towards because I already have the hard parts under control. So the run, the pair, the other thing is remember that in your first left, you can blind pass. So you can do that to get rid of just less than 3 to see what you get back, to see if that helps kind of make it more clear. And then I love the second Charleston, even if I have to break up a pung, because likely I'm going to get that tile back or I'm going to be able to call it
True.
once the game begins. It gives me more information about what's going on at the table. It helps clarify things for me. I love the second Charleston.
Okay, she just said so many smart things in a row. I can't put it all in.
I know. I'm having to rethink all of my. We got to re-record yesterday's episode.
Maybe. I love that you said the easy parts and the hard parts. What a great way. Those are
Mhm.
great words to frame, I think, what I was trying to do in my head.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
clearly-
even know if that was in my head, but it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly she is a genius teacher. Yes.
I find her. Yes. Okay. What's been the most surprising thing about turning your love of Mahjong into a business?
Oh man, the whole thing has been so surprising. I am a homebody, and now I travel for Mahjong, which is crazy. My kids are so confused. My husband's so confused. But I think most importantly, not to sound sappy, is like all the people I've gotten to meet is incredible. I mean, thinking about being in Dallas and this weekend I'm going to Cincinnati and I've gone to Louisville and it's unbelievable. And the community is so amazing. Watching women work together and there are so many seats at the table. So for me, it's just about all the people, which I know is like the most cliche thing, but the travel has been crazy too. It's all been such a fun ride.
But it is true
It is
because I
true.
feel like okay, you are delightful and
Yeah.
we are friends now. Just I'm announcing it. We are friends now. Like
Yes.
it is amazing. It's the
But
people.
so many. Well, just like speaking of Dallas, and we were all at the OMM conference. It like I felt like already knew all those people from just visiting online for a year. It is awesome, and generally
Yeah.
98% is so supportive.
So positive and kind.
Yeah.
It's been so fun.
So nice.
Yeah, it is. It's a good space to be in. I agree.
Yeah, and that's what's been really fun about the teacher community that I've built as well, is seeing how we can all help one another. And there are so many seats at the table. Everybody brings something unique and different to the table as it relates to Mahjong, both in person and online. And you can kind of mesh both. And it's been so awesome and such a wild ride.
I think that's the other thing I love about you, Laura, is that it is so obvious that you have such a generosity of spirit about you that you're not stingy and hanging on to all of this and trying to collect all the business for yourself. Like, you know that it's big enough for everybody to share in. And so you're speaking in and teaching teachers, which is amazing.
And spreading it. Yeah,
Yeah, I can't say enough about that. It's just so obvious about who you are, and I love it.
it's impressive.
Yeah, what I learned in my player community pretty quickly was that these women that are in it, they want to soak up as much mahjong as humanly possible. Like it doesn't, they don't need to be just listening to me all the time. They want to listen to everybody who's talking about mahjong. And so I was like, the way to amplify that is to host classes with other teachers. I just brought 2 more teachers into the Confidence Club as admins and moderators just to give some more voices, hear a different perspective, because that's what people really want. You don't want to just listen to me all the time. You want to listen to kind of how everybody's brain sees it. And I love it. I've really enjoyed getting to know different teachers and helping them in their part of their business as well. And everybody's business looks different. I think my kind of finance CPA background helps in kind of navigating some of that. What does that business look like for you and how can we get you there?
I love that. That's so cool. Okay, so because you're playing Mahjong so much and you're teaching all the time and you're traveling a lot, how do you keep Mahjong fresh and fun because it is your business.
Yes, it's admittedly sometimes hard. Like, I think I don't get to play very often. Like, tonight is my neighborhood mahjong night, and I get to go, like, probably 2 out of every 4 times. But I try to just really have fun. I think everybody has different ways that they like to play. Jillian, my friend Majel Tove, she is a competitive player. Like, she is there to win or wall, win or wall.
I need to meet her.
Yes, you do.
I think you'd like her. Win or wall. That's her only goal.
So funny.
Me, I am there for the vibes and the fun. And so every time I go to play in person, I literally don't even care if I win one game. I just want to have fun. And I try to do that. And then as it relates to practicing, which I have to do a lot because I teach, and also I have to have things on the internet and things like that, I try to always switch it up. Like, I'll do lots of different things and kind of see whatever my mood takes me towards. But the community kind of keeps me energized. But I wish I did get to play in person more often. People always ask me how many sets I have, which, I will be taking to my grave, the number of sets that I have. Because I don't even know. But I wish I got to play with them all. But I don't. But I like to show them to people and share them out into the community and things like that. So definitely trying to remain calm and enjoy myself and all of the things to keep it interesting and fresh.
Because it hasn't even been a year, right? I mean, it was July. I mean,
that's fast.
That is fast. I
That's
mean,
awesome.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So cool.
It is cool.
It's crazy.
It is.
So we ask all of our podcast superstars, which you
Yes.
are now. You
Yes.
need to add it to your resume.
Welcome to the club.
Yes. We ask everybody, if you had a Mahjong nickname, what would it be?
Oh man, I would be that. It's Social Sally, right? That's me. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, fun.
People either love or hate to sit at our table. We do not stop talking from the minute we sit down at the table until we go home. And she drives me home, which, by the way, it's like 4 houses down, but she drives me home, and then we sit in the driveway and talk for another 35 minutes. But we love to talk. And actually we both went to Mama Mahjong's tournament in Nashville, Bam Crack Dolly, and we both struggled.
Oh, that looked fun.
Fun. It was so fun, except you can't talk at the table. And Beatrice and I really struggled.
Oh, I bet. So are you like, can you talk and multitask, or are there lots of Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't,
Because she's that good.
I just don't, I don't win all the time, but more about having,
Yeah.
but yes,
I
talk
love that.
the whole time. And we do the same thing. We both play golf as well. We do
Oh,
the same thing when we
fun.
play golf. We're very annoying to play with because we talk from the first tee all the way through the bar at the end. So
It's like constant therapy. I love it.
I do too.
That's great.
I
think
believe
it's-
in that.
Women friendships are so great.
Deep
yes.
and rich and awesome and fun.
Yes.
Okay, so Lara, tell us, what else would you want listeners to know before we sign off here?
The thing that I would want listeners to know about Mahjong, about me, is that I am always here to help you in kind of whatever way that is. Like, if you have questions, please message me on Instagram. If you're in a rut, I have videos on how to get out of a rut. Give yourself some grace, build that confidence, and let's get you having fun and playing Mahjong, because that is what is most important.
I love that. And she's so findable, you guys, because most of what she does is customizable and digital, which
I
is
needed
so
to
cool.
hear that. I've been on a rut. It's been ugly
It's
around
been
here.
fun for me.
I just posted a video this morning about the rut
Okay.
and what could be causing it. Be one of 3 things.
Oh, okay. I'm going to.
Are you playing one line or one section all the time? Are you committing too early, or are you committing too late?
Well, 1 and 2, yes. I know.
Okay.
I know.
So whatever line or section that is, my friend, it's no longer accessible to you.
Okay. I cannot use 2, 4, 6, 8 right now.
You may not use it anymore.
Okay.
You have to find somewhere else on the card to go.
And I keep defaulting to any like numbers.
It's fine. Lara took it away.
You do love that section.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's good.
I do.
I do too.
Well, and it's easy on your brain. You're like, oh, I have a lot of force.
I was
There we are.
Part of it is brain power too,
Yeah,
right? Like,
sometimes.
nope, I want to play Mahjong, but I don't want to have to think that hard. So I'm just going to go to what's
Any like numbers. There's not a lot of stuff going on there.
Yes.
So much fun. Well, this has been such a delight, Lara.
I know. We were just so excited you came on Mahjong and Mics.
Thank you. This has been, informative. I think I'm
Very
going to be a better
informative.
player.
I know. I've got like a notebook. I've been taking notes all the time. She's a genius. There we go. I'm going to beat you today, Tina.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Of course. Thank you guys so much.